Previously on Spartacus.
None finer in all the republic.
The old Spartacus!
Spartacus, Blood and Sand, Season 1, Episode 4, The Thing in the Pit. Spartacus began as a prisoner of war. Now he is something more, a rising legend in the blood-stained sands of Capua. But fame has a price. And in Episode 4, The Thing in the Pit, Spartacus is about to fall into a new hell, one far darker than the arena above. Spartacus has tasted victory, the crowd chants his name, but inside he is hollow. The loss of Sura, the betrayal by Gladiator, and his inability to protect those he loves, all haunt him. His fame has brought envy from others in the ludus. Crixus, the champion, watches as Spartacus begins to steal his spotlight. The other gladiators murmur, they call him the crowd's dog. Batiatus, meanwhile, sees opportunity. He wants Spartacus to become his next gold mine. But Spartacus refuses to follow orders. He rebels, not with fists, but with silence. As punishment, Batiatus sends Spartacus to the pit. Not a real arena, but a savage underground fighting ring, a place for bloodthirsty animals, not warriors, where rules don't exist, where men die for sport, not honor. Spartacus is thrown in like meat to wolves. The crowd roars. The fighters have no names, only rage. He fights, bleeds, kills, but something breaks inside him. A part of his soul is left behind in every match. Thracian knows the pit is dangerous, but he needs Spartacus to feel pain, to be broken, so he can rebuild him into a controlled champion. Lucretia, worried for their reputation, warns him. But Batiatus doubles down. If he dies, so be it, he says. To him, Spartacus is no longer a man, just an investment. This is the dark truth of Rome. Flesh is currency, and men are tools for glory. Only Vero, Spartacus's closest friend, dares to stand by him. He visits the pit, risks punishment to check on his friend. He says, "You're not just a fighter, you're something more. You just forgot who you are." This reminder becomes Spartacus's anchor in the madness. He begins to remember Sura's voice, her laughter, the promise he made to her. In one of the most brutal matches yet, Spartacus nearly dies. But instead of giving in, he finds clarity in the chaos. He begins to control his rage rather than let it control him. He defeats his opponent, not with brute force, but with precision. Thracian watches from the shadows and sees what he wanted, a broken man, rebuilt into a weapon. Spartacus is allowed to return to the ludus. His return is not met with cheers, only silence. The other gladiators see his scars and hollow eyes. He is no longer the same man. Even Crixus, for a moment, is quiet.
But inside Spartacus, something stirs. Not rage, not sorrow, purpose. He has seen the bottom of Rome's cruelty, and now he will rise with intent. In the pit, Spartacus died, and something else was born. A shadow of vengeance, a flame of rebellion. He is not just a gladiator now. He is a symbol, but his journey is only beginning.